Akwa babiem enkomo obi a wo hwe yen e wo Pinax TV platform yiso na enne na Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah ekopie mu e wo court di kan abrem update wo ho na wo kodru court no ye re-arrest no na amanfo bisa senti so for Owusu Bempah e de na ko remand oda police for kukumu o se osana ne na wo a obisa sa question ni na wo hu mu aye enie me no ka say die Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah ya grant no eye a bill na me no ka say no obi bisa say bill no akosi say we meeting the bill conditions no ye jai no ama na kofia na behu say bishop and as Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah bill la ye grant no wo court ne no we meeting the conditions me ye jai na so da so ho ebi hu so behu say bill I granted no some of ahe any the granted no sureties we can ho ana say the lawyers for etimi didi ano ekosi say ana say ye jai no in all amaniko fear any updates in ewa ha and then so me okopie mo court edi egu nkrata so ne ekoso che say enya asem ketua count 7 wa ha statement of offense me hu bi wa ha afi count 8 wa ha che say counters ne de ye kase ye kan a ye nya enkan enwie ya ni nyina no enye nsem bi ase bishop and as Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah ne ho ensema bi a wo hwe ye free bia e wo Pinax TV studio ha say no ye gusu a ye twetwe nkobo ye di nkobo ye kasa about Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah ne court case and as ni be wa ye de ma no ho no obetimi ye leave comment e wo nsem we ho na emre be mu a ya bomoden so akenkan ni nyina e de ama wo ha say be ma na akwa aba na ya sha ase ye wete ne bishop Reverend Isaac ya na me fe bi
ti say Ebony atade.
Ebony.
Yes.
And an emu wedding.
Yes, emu wedding.
Ya granted so for Owusu Bempah bill no krebi sa wo.
Yes. So earlier today, before them amefa in Chakese and comma eti for ni ahwefo nyina obi bia we nya bra wo hwere so na yedi kan ka say Pinax our mandate is to give you nothing but the truth. Eti ene ahomache ene ese ne reporters ekuku dam be de wo ho say monko na monko court ho na mukoshe de ebe koso because I am pimpi ni eba na ebe ka ye mpese ebe se kwotibeka de eya na enye de kohwe beka ene ye de nti ye ko ho a ye ko wa homache be 6 am no so anopa be isima homache kodu be 6-7 am no na eche se ye wo ho sa enimre be 4 pm ansa na Pinax crews o mutimi fi ho a ni nyina ne say he wanted to get whatever was happening on the ground and ampa in the name be bre so obekaya today earlier no the update be bre for say bishop reverend doctor apostle bishop teacher professor
titles
yes obofo Owusu Bempah ye no re-arrested. So the question was, why was he re-arrested? I mean chichem kakraname our prayers, especially in these deep times, because Akufo-Addo de I can't tell me DC say he's not going to on finance and the judicial system na enye say be a preferential treatment. He wants them to be autonomous. What I say omondi exactly. Right. So today re-arrest now they refused him bail. Police for called the prosecutors were saying send and 70 develop they need Owusu Bempah to cooperate. And secondly, they want Owusu Bempah in custody assist with investigation. So they don't want him to be bailed. But they didn't bail him. And Sana Owusu Bempah called Yariada Hospital, bail on health grounds. During that time, the charges are near Owusu Bempah were just around 6 and 5. But HNA bail Owusu Bempah was called the next time, October, Osha prosecutors said they need more time to Owusu Bempah call court. The initial charges are now 6 I bet than 11. The 3 people are not actually almost Owusu Bempah cause chaos and panic see an microphone if 3 I conspiracy to commit crime, causing fear and panic, disturbing public peace. Now those things were just mere charges. Charges here amend DNA the car your friend is a threat to kill. All of these things, amended charges, on the vein, and I said on the ground, say Owusu Bempah was threatening to kill somebody. Now I was say, your charges near the born for front, this born the born. Now charges be where the boy was charges the man say okay, see charges near the abane say, the born say was upeso kunipa. I was see a chill because he's been cooperating. Now I was say, then your man is self-recognized bail. At the same time too, your man a new bail conditions which Owusu Bempah met. First of all, say about details of the bill conditions. And let me, my main conscious is I will share a life. Your person won't share this particular video because share you be a beke care one but when say the court documents number 2 screen or so. Sine be obi nkazo nkrofo omo kase huhu kwa. In fact, my producer am fa back on 2 screen so mama. Nti so we share screen so a we just many of the court sheets and then ye de be to ama we hu. You see account now account 11. Na brown mu nyina be piem. Wow. Obi say me deviate, so let me go straight to the point. The mood of the court, because maybe and Mashisha means Owusu Bempah today arrived at the court premises early. In fact, by 7:30 a.m. Krana will be do order that. Now, Obi Auko court be only say court no time of court be 8 a.m. Night just say court session asha see and send you can a candidate be on first come first serve. Now Owusu Bempah or court premises on this time around, unlike the usual first time you deny the bill, sorry for a stormy a year the Accra High Court. No, this time around, sorry for be but the way they comported themselves of either spoil the case and I say a best say no cry. So the church members were there. Now Owusu Bempah's mood, or it was very cool. He was very sober. He was very calm. Unlike first, a year Owusu Bempah no or call first and not or 30 no. This time around, the things were banana. So he was very cool and then I'm cool near the other. Some di kind a kind or di kind a question members. Nisa maba mobile support him and patromunjina who didn't now share the video on the screen today. These videos you are watching a live videos which you are thinking today. That is the 10th of November from court 1 to court 2. Yeah, they charge this board now. As a 70 day Kostra and Nesasana on the screens. No. The Owusu Bempah caution his friend is saying his people to be very calm. Now, aside from that, some can any bloggers so I see the suspects are not yet 3. No, they've moved from 3 to 7. 7 people in number, and then the shocking thing is that one more. Yeah, boom, and my memo boom Dina obi nka say okay, money wine because has it exactly. Sinebeya at the end of the day, no, ako mensa ufori or ye pastor Owusu Bempah sorry Bright Bichi or no di nim so kan won da or no say a member of the church kwamna nya ako Ali Papa they be we a movie producer Nana Echampo na Brown ano kati na one eye agrada ko ye ejuma ono so no ye twe no e ba ya ono so abe suspect Kwame Amo Peace FM a journalist ono so abe count. So these people ami bo mu di no aye 7. And the thing is when you say oh ya ka say omo count keke nti omo ye all of these people went to stood of semano case maybe a conmotion you a serious case. Yen kai Owusu Bempah e won pa bom. A very serious.
See, I'm only sank for 7 and I be wo.
Me pacho, this is the 7 people
and
we know.
Story back on some read. No say case no court me no. Near with a threat ne agrada the then about so say cause harm and unlawful damage to the police vehicle. And also on call for
yeah, can't say my especially my I want to be very factual. Okay. Because you see how could diagram to IGP way. And yes, me no can say IGP is watching this, so I want to be very factual. Now, as you were saying, we are going to deal with the issue. And that the court papers about 2 screen or so. Sisia no BBA no because IGP are free Pinax TV near Bonkomo say Sisia no monya very careful. Moko kan kwasi asimbi na no kra. Meba bet metimaka say we your first document. Pinax TV and saka document ni nyina. It no we will share it with you guys. Na be ambutimi hu the airco. Na omuzumi amaya. We share way on the screens. I mean be ya bro for same bia but the person who the airco. Sisia case no or see in the circuit courts. Please. Number 2, Mensa Ofori. Number 3, Bright Bichi. Number 4, Kwamna Nyako, aka Matata. Intia the at Matata. Intia Twitter handler at Matata. 5, Nane Echampon. And then Nane Echampon, ye nimno. And ye Jackie Papa. Number 4, Nana Brown. Number 6, Nana Brown. On Dana Brown or D Owusu Bempah Mechi or Koche Fien, that is what I heard, Mofanchemi. And on Sanana Brown, ya on ne say life Nana Ekos Kwame Amu Ekahubi. Kwame Amu no so can one on a media or say or your head of media, sorry, a hand on no, yes, I live streaming near the Adinina. Now, yeah, cost year near share statement of offense now. Patrol, you guys should pay attention very closely. Statement of offense, also conspiracy to commit a crime. By the way, for the sake of the viewers, you can pause and ask me. But me to also a statement of offense. Here can't your my year and Abonia state no ediginal is contrary to the sections 23 clause 1 and 207 of Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Mami breaking it down. As some more can say offensive crime. E kunipa prenipa adwin bone. Enuntia sanko for watchi omo ba together. Sorry. And soon omo ba together. So that is what the court case are. See for some I'm show on the screen, so no. Particulars of the case, yet shemu the case nimu. You see accounts no abeye 11 count. Ye be kenny nyina so na efi he ne. Ye be kenny nyina anse na efi he ne. Number 1, Mensa Ofori. 2, Bright Betchie. The person who pay close attention to what is going on. Or say, as some are can account 1. Or say for that you on the 8th day of September agreed to act together with a common purpose to commit a crime, namely offensive conduct conducive to the breach of public peace. As some are can say one more omoka Owusu Bempah boys. Mensa Ofori, Bright Betty, Omukochi, Tuo, Edim say, Omuka Uza say, Obia wo krom habia. Ye catch omo said, Yomuye, and it was offensive. Into Omuba together, Omuba together, some bear sadiano, a breach of law of the public peace.
Okay.
Sad 2 people, Nyamon Kokan, a breach of law of the public peace, and Nutino, ye the count 1. That is the first charge. Count 2, statement of offense. Offensive conduct conducive to the breaches of the peace contrary to the section 207 of the Criminal Act 1960 Act 29. Omo party said the inkofukui omo ba together the ombe ye nyina no eye bone. Particulars of the offense. Mensa Ofori, Bright Betchie, for that 8th of September 2021 at New Weja in the Greater Accra Circuit and within jurisdiction of this court, did utter certain threatening words to Patricia Odro Cranting, aka alias Agrada, in Chi language, which is translated into Tinye. In some Mokawa has said, Mensa Ofori, any Bright Betchie, social media, mobile mekan sem, in some Mokan, it was against Patricia Odro Cranting, alias Agrada. Where's omu use here no omu can trim but omu translate or brofum almost watch out, we give you 24 hours wherever. Yeah, the second one you to screen so send a midi can says see no bibi edu no next page send who on the screen so omu zoom ya ma me kama na ya to so kama or top into the top I say watch out, we give you 24 hours, you are be careful, we will deal with you and with intent to provoke the breach of the peace, or whereby the breach of the peace is likely to be okay. 24 hours. One buy out and be show some social media can you know. Count 3 so statement of offense, conspiracy to commit a crime, namely threat of death. We enuntia ye Owusu Bempah. This is amongst all the charges. No, this is the most dangerous. When quite a bit, mama 30 years.
Count 3.
Yes, threat of death. Threat of death. Your friend be alone, prima facie. That's the intention alone. It is a me, my catch a year. Madame Henrietta say, oh, your friend is saying, Oba pa minini ye jume, minya Oba pa sebi mekuno. Ayasama meka, but because ayasama meka in law, your friend prima facie. The intention of alone. Why drink crass obey your bonnet and no your crime. Not waka, you are dead. In this count 3 in a statement of offense, conspiracy to commit a crime, namely threat of death, contrary to sections 2371 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Yes, count 3 in particulars, no. The same Mensa Ofori ni Bright, in Kovo made them Bright Ofori ni Mensa.
Count ni bi na say.
Omu di ni Lord of the Rings. Ose.
Count is near 11. Omo di be 10.
Yes, the particulars of the case, the threat of death, no. Or say for that you on the 8th day of September 2021 at the New Weja in Greater Accra Circuit and within the jurisdiction of this court did agree to act together with a common purpose to commit a crime, namely threat of death. Bright Betchie, any Mensa Ofori, ye patches say ewo Weja, New Weja, baby agree that say call a year your friend is saying a plaku one. According to this count 3, a threat of death.
Okay.
And that intention of alone of wanting to commit a crime, no, what can say so be na say you could free a criminal offense on its own, and you are disturbing the public peace, and that alone does not go in line with the Constitution. In I'll say it contradicts and goes in contrary with the Constitution and on my clause, no,
the section 23 clause.
Count 4, statement of offense, threat of death, contrary to section 75 of the criminal offense. You shall threat of death, no, obey 2. Count 3. For that, you on the 8th day of September at the new wager in the Greater Accra Circuit, and within the jurisdiction of this court, in a viral video in the social media, they threaten Patricia Odro-Kranting alias Agrada by brandishing a POB on social media. No mkutetu in some more canom so Agrada and some more out. We give you 24 hours wherever you are. Be careful, we will kill you in Ghana. When we kill you, it will not reach anywhere with the intent to put the said Patricia Odro-Kranting alias Agrada in fear of death. Okay. Seen in the video where Mersan Ofori and the Bright Bichie. Meanwhile, baby, I make one. Count 5, no, or say abetment of crime, namely offensive conduct conducive to the breach of the peace, contrary to sections 20, clause 207 of the Criminal Act offenses. Here on count 5, no, or must say particulars of offense. A ha and a na brown and a champion. So yeah, movie producer, no, my baby. Or say particulars of count 5. Or say for that on the 9th of September 2021 at a Plaku, a suburb of New Wager in the Greater Accra Circuit, and within the jurisdiction of this court, did let Reverend Owusu Bempah Re-Arr3st Kwame Nyakon at alias Matata and Kwame Abemune say on the 9th of September, Owusu Bempah no ono oni magrada efie.
Onene yada mfo nyina
wankosane da. Inti nipa na onene ye adwuma first. Asisi a nipa onene ye adwuma isi ano. Oni ni nye adwuma biem na brown no esan say oni na brown na oni na brown ye adwuma o Thunder TV nti na brown ni fie enim be a TV station wo nti na brown ni di enim kane e di squad ni nyina together with Owusu Bempah ekọ
bo sha asase
good nti aha na brown ebem in the count 5 no oni na e champ or movie producer. Namely offensive conduct conducive to the public breach. I can't answer. Count 6.
Count 5. I think it's why a mistake.
Many mistakes. See, I twice or count 6.
Now say no abetment to commit.
Yes,
crime.
but Osha say now
207 of the Criminal Offences Act.
Yeah, that's the same thing I'm saying. Okay. So basically, abetment to commit a crime. They have an intention. They went there. Somebody can move fear. Nana Brown left them. What am I saying? To the house, and I'm you know, and I'm brand new champion movie producer. I don't know what share or movie.
But the question is, why the catcher prosecutor say go for in a question and say yes, so for Owusu Bempah.
These people, Owusu Bempah and co storm there, no, they had planned that the previous day. Say on the 9th
of September, no.
So it was already planned and laid out perfectly well. What must on my head? Or my planning did that. What am I say? So for somebody to lead them, they na brown obviously. On one and na on ya grada it's no be call chance or remember some call first place or me who call Tender TV or me who no offensive conduct conducive to the breach of the public peace. No they we need to or call particulars of the offense. Owusu Bempah APM. Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, Reverend Minister Mersan Ofori, Bright Bichie, Kwame Nyakon at Matata, and Kwame Amu 5. Yamunko for 5 Dean. You on the 9th of September 2021 and others at large at New Aplaku, a suburb of New Wager in the Greater Accra Circuit, and within the jurisdiction of the court, did actually say in for 5 Owusu Bempah, Matata, Mersan Ofori, Bichie, Kwame Nyakon, Kwame Amu. All of these people, no. Omo your mad.
No, the anachesenka. That's price and go from you, no.
Come be dim. Into no omo party sanko for 5 you know. On the 9th, no omo your mad drinks, omo kwa plaku, aqua disturbing the peace of the neighborhood by bringing armed people, pistols, and disturbing the public peace. And no any count 6 no. Yanko count 7 no so na yen trust of a fair video na say e ka say or life
on YouTube and clarify the way if you didn't near bono it's Kwabena nyako rather than kwabena mafo no. Nyako. Yes. You know, yes. Into
their foot me car ye dana say on no ye live stream no e ma ye hu ye police for the investigation. Now yanko count 7 no ye ni bresem count 7 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29 particulars and the particulars of offense for count 7 am the betuja tin Reverend Owusu Bempah Champon or movie producer Nana Brown, former worker of Agrada, Kwame Amo, OK FM presenter. These 7 people, statement of offense, offense count 7, no, for also for you on the 9th of September 2021 and others at large at New Aplaku, a suburb of New Weja in Greater Accra, and within the jurisdiction of this court, in an open space and within sight and hearing of others, in the company of about 4 aka Agrada, and use certain words threatening to come out, we will kill you, to the annoyance of the said Patricia Odro Cranton aka Agrada. We name me tia see mami chemu yi. Asem omo kan wa ha say ni say, san krofo 7 yi Owusu Bempah Mensa ofoi bright betie kwabna nyako aka matata na champion na brown ene Kwame Amo 9 adult men macho men womu a ballot boxes no mko peja e si waso no beti time those people obe tender good ombo de sa 45 built men yi together with them, which means the 45 eka 71 52 omko koyeso omko jina Agrada efie eka se Agrada sini pie na pie bra yebe kunwene tieni ya tena mi ken enye me na mi ken court papers ente ne ya to screen so go yi no we say okay nkofo asem mu genye se bia omo chetokro bi no mo kan se ma ye hunu enu nti ne ya kwotwe aba no. So the main reason police for the jina ana pra and omo jina Agrada efie kra no, the people around, they disturb the public peace of those people are not your neighbors no. Omo cause fear and panic, disturbing the public peace. Omo use some person enu and they charge omo e work and too sure say come out, we will kill you today. To the annoyance of the breach of public peace. My member Agrada person videos no cause Agrada can be or say then mimi pio ufi say mimi bra ufi say minimum bra unu nti okasa oni membra okokot by ni ye den ni ebie onwu say mbra eyi ejuma o say usukra court be brewase. Because Agrada had gone there, she had become wise. And no, ntia na any Agrada in some question. Any Agrada na wako for prosecutors so prosecutors ankasa na eyesa. If Owusu Bempah enye Agrada, nti Agrada de no ha no nko fa arrest we free buntu. Ghana na eye adenama no. Okay. Count 8. Statement of offense, abetment to Act 1960 Act 29. Your friend is saying count 8 no. Omo patche se sisia no Agrada Owusu Bempah ni ade omo yo madwen se omo pese omo ku Agrada sisia no enye se bia omo kan keke threats of death again. This time around omo intention is ejuma ne ye no asem ne be ye beka nti Agrada na no aba asem anka ye beka nti Owusu Bempah na asem aba yes IGP ye di no kre pepe ye beka fence. One, Hannah Nane Champon and Nana Brown Eban. Once I begin, I quiet 3 people pay. Yeah. Prosecutors say, we need more time. He said, in Kofaka, I have 7. What we know, they say, macho many no be omu major into 1 more. You who video more popular no, and only at show my no say they are still looking for people major. 1, Nane Champon. 2, Nana Brown. For you on the 9th day of September 2021 at Aplaku, baby. Agrada no, a suburb of New Weja in the Greater Accra circuit and within the jurisdiction of the court, threat of death. Dientia Nana Brown and Nane Champo a movie producer and Nane Champo a nima or anyutini. Or my bemini say, these 2 people, or monomu DNA, they be a mekan sem say, acquires a Bible no, or say Nane Champo. Why? Because they led Owusu Bempah. And Nana Brown could say Owusu Bempah baby a Agrada here. And can we in Emba. Exactly, but once Nana Champion and Nana Brown, a DNA can say young Connie because no DNA coach baby out. And Nuntiania day your friend is a threat of death no abomo. I will lead these 7 people together with 45 mature men. Count 9. Statement of offense. Abetment to commit a crime, namely threat of death. What's a threat of death? Now, Bill Bear 10 times. They are very concerned about the threat of death. Now, why you are men no more. We are yes, you're very careful because who can yet choose a Kim Ubedim. The threat of death, they are Bembe 10 times. Now, you check count 9, no, almost abetment to commit a crime, threat of death again, contrary to the public peace. Me, I can't say about this court rate. Owusu Bempah lawyers, or maybe be me, I can't want them the Ombeye. To both a charges in a baby 3 metro. We a lawyer 4 times. Particulars of offense, count 9. Kwame Amo Thimba at New Wage at Greater Crime within the jurisdiction of the court did encourage Reverend Owusu Bempah, Mesa Ofori, Bright Betie, Kwabena Nyako, at aka Matata, Nane Champon, and Nana Brown by paparizing their act to commit a crime, namely threat of death. Obekas na Kwame Amo, Mamin Chawa DB, Ukofi, Ena almost a match confor, Ena ye sinibo. What am I say? Oko eno, Ujina, one country. But once what is a comfort one baby beyond she know, but somehow cast or a comfort, Munkunu cry. Comfort yourself what? Munkunu tunch, as somehow can you've encouraged them. Yeah, no, there's a portion of Miakasam share, ya. Kwame Amo say, Agrada, and ye bet send pa, or no fees, okay, sa portion. Agrada fees or a guy, and then a bet. So the prosecutors are using this particular thing against Kwame Amo, saying so no encourage Owusu Bempah because amongst all the 52 people muka agrada fee and kanyanseni ba ko catch say say daddy o de yen Germaninka Germaninka say you and am na na bi kan o say me de me kwase apanyin che okay encourage say yenko e ba chire o unyo bia Mudi bone. Which is against the Public Order Act and even the sections 23/1 and 75 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960. Yeah, sure, here what I see. Yeah, hello, 1, 2. It's no abba back. Okay. Yes, someone forgive you. Na, Mr. Naman focus on Monty and combat. Mr. Sian voice na then. Voice no asamba back. Yes, voice na asamba back.
Okay.
Voice na asamba back. It's in Sian. Yes, someone forgive us if the voice was not coming. Obi say, calm down, my brother. How can I calm down? Now, yeah, what counts? Yes, yeah, death. Namely, threat of death. Or say, namely threat of death. Count 10 year patch said these people they conspire together. They conspire together to cause threats. And I'm person kunipa. And they threats of death. What am I saying? You share particulars of that offense. Reverend Owusu Bempah, Mesa Ofori, Bright Betie, Kwabena Nyako, aka Matata, and Kwame Amo, for that on the 9th of September. At New Wager in the Greater Accra Circuit Court and within the jurisdiction did agree to act together with a common purpose to commit a crime. To commit a crime, namely threat of death. As Sama Omo can say, Betie, Kwame Nanyako, Kwame Amu, omo back together some person mo commit friends and threat of death. Threat of death. As a threat of death, no, omo back some person mo ku agrada. In ten air of the Criminal Offences Act 1960. Yemfan two screen is no more share the air. Again, threat of death. Contrary to Section 75 of the Criminal Offences Act. Particulars of offences. Reverend Owusu Bempah, Mensan Ofori, Bright Bichie, Kwamna Nyako, aka Matata, na Dakra, blah blah blah. We pen yinya the acronym some of my. But basically, no ocean in a while in the easy.
And the prosecutors aging us were the charges. It was so full Owusu Bempah. We need the new charges here. The boy now neighbor.
Yes. Yes, initially 6 years I be bring. Now me can't say something is going to happen. Sure. Yeah. Who you be all the 12 charges, no, all the 11 charges thing, no, are there ringy woman air then? What is again? Let me say, you know,
Yegusua fixi problem na yenya wa ha say no with the sound no ntino pamucho say multi and kan ye ya still na na leave message na my ne hu say koyie anase
I think say sisia no the sound is
but ye be deliver message ni say na yetie na
yes there's still now I think say we need to do something about it.
Okay busuafo yeguso fixe yen problem na yenya ewa ha say am say microphone no he high ntino yegusoa ye se ne be ya yebetimi ene mu achechwe nkomo na ase ne wo hobia ne betimi enya asem ketwa se moti yen kade a na yebekọ YouTube na ya kenkan amanfo bi no comment ewa ha Joe Smith say why Hawakunsim was left walking about. Okay, and the IGP penetimi ya no Kofi Jr. said, this IGP isn't playing New York, USA. Nana Bwedu Krona was we need more changes, okay? Nana Bwedu New York, God bless you all. Lizdan Enterprise said, so why is Nana Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah lawyers ebeya fa hunebia?
Okay, so somebody asked the question. Somebody asked the question, where is Nana Brown
and husband?
Yes, Nana Brown and the husband. Omunyina ni amomu be amakofi. Nana Brown and husband is here amomu be omunyina and then Akufi. So that is the issue there. Now, now me can't say who share the common thread in all the charges now. So now we can a threat of death. What am I say? Meanwhile, me do ye example be an opanimu. Mame found ye example be. Yen fan say uni obi nya kasa kasa ewo area and na uni ofiri nya kasa kasa. E na wakofa macho men aba mufie. Na macho men no ba ofie no nsem a wugina ho kan say wo ya enemekun inti ye de call court no ye be che ye de call court any one more of macho men ni nyina no all the 10 charges here threat of death minu aba threat of death nyina ko si sen court mahama any your friend is saying omo petition the Supreme Court for elections ni adia yes charges ni bebre inti monya dem skill ni nyina na enye kakra bi pe. What am I say? Good. So here no a threat of death. Threat of death ni ati ase. Omo kan some be kun obi. And a second one they breach the Public Peace and the Public Order Act. Argue say the mu kan nyina ne se Owusu Bempah ne nko person mu kun agrada. It mu shrink na nya 4 charges. Now at the end of the day no
count 2.
Good. Now at the end of the day no yen say okay we are dealing with this na be ya yen kon nwan koye we be. Remember there's a police case so say no so asem wo no so court too.
Yeah.
Owusu Bempah is facing many.
Okay. And you know back to the bill no e ko say sika be na omoje ye
sika ye je no 400,000 Ghana cedi. Owusu Bempah no no ye 200,000 and na wo mu nyina aka ne 100. It's 100,000. What happens? They say you can't bail ube tue scanner and yes scanner for ye de to sene be ya unjane into we ni court case na the scanning na be den ebe ma that is into your case now the scanner copy 100,000 ye ja to say okay say nipa ni dwane 100,000 ye be fa so it's more like a collateral because obi 100,000 and I remember say 100,000 it could be 200 Until the first time alone, Owusu Bempah said getting to 1 million. This time around, so and then Owusu Bempah said almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Ninya me made them be see our make to 100,000. Owusu Bempah mu na moncheme. No. Into Owusu Bempah then the bill no 400,000 Ghana cedis. Ono kwa they can also embaye.
Well, you know, omiti the bill conditions.
Omiti ni ka say IGP ye adwuma. Hwe se Ghana law ye adwuma say ya. Yes, I'm learning because it may be bibi to me. Na say obi di nkwasi asem and ye discipline no. Isa abo no ne ko ye say masa bibi ade se na ye die. E wo say ye pe baby die tifa wo. Ye yes ye be dwane person obi so gina. Me nua ba ye so ye mu no. Na fe de baby ade du ne say ye di bone a okọ. Me nka ho but because me whisper to nipa ne say onko no ma be ye friend is a suspect because I was encouraging the person to run. Ma be ka ho. And me cry my offense be great. Ne ba ko no so a ya hwe na my true story. Nti ye pet taxi ne afa ye de akọ police station. Satan na me hwe wa hu nyina 1850 me say hey nana me wie ye ni na ehu se akwa na ya bono manada from efisi obo wa ba akọ mienu yehu yan se wa so jo no asori ye no ene ma ni nsuo na ko mo ho a me nye superman. The best I can do is to call the police. Me ko pata ko no eno no.
Okay. My main reading comments ni be Atapo say if IGP is real, why he arrested Agrada when she threatened Nana Addo with mafia, hypocrite IGP and hatred peoples. Hey, Ata Rofi dear. Kwekula be said those house. Nana Edu's house. A question will be said.
Me ba me cut so short. People are asking say, once you see Ghana be the politics. Man focus say, Adana mo persecute Owusu Bempah e dey na why. Remember say Agrada a break who close down the TV station. You didn't call court. Did she plead guilty or not? She pleaded guilty. The main reason why court is there is to change people. Or share some Agrada that can't work court now. Or see, I didn't know here we no. Oh, nye bium. And court argued, say, the APC be guilty to one po. Exactly.
Judge no yes and say he's guilty.
Good. And when that thing happens, no, a draggy case, no, it's the prosecutors no need to go extra mile to make sure say they have all evidence to prosecute the said suspects. What am I saying? Nipa no deep one because I was here show evidence say also you cut the way investigation shot. And no son I was here about 60 years, about 30.
That is so much.
What am I saying? But in this case, no, Owusu Bempah is saying say all the charges. You be saying say 52, 52 de omu ko fie, Agada fi so koku omo. In some o kan ye, se kan ye tu amkuta muso mbepu Agada mani pie brand your own words no. Audio, visuals, audio, social media posts to make sure say Owusu Bempah all cast on your guilty and the court to see say he's guilty.
Say he is indeed guilty.
And I was soulmate, me can soulmate and na brown money kwami betie mu. I say me gwa myself for Owusu Bempah. Don't worry, jail is there. The likelihood cry says he jailian pa obeko 2 years for there. Very likely. Bebe sha di for kwami betie on ko twi to kan san na jail pa ni 6 years na Ghana your loss no ebeko saa. Me papa bon komo several times. I even have their number. So ayasem na ye kan e de aban critical was say mamu hu baby a eko.
Okay, so me to also make comment. Frederick Bain said let the Lord Owusu Bempah may God protect him. And Robert Anna said Pinax is the most trusted channel so far in Ghana. Yeah, that's say Owusu Bempah has not been arrested. Pinax I can see actually Reverend Owusu Bempah emro kopie mu court no Pacho Elizabeth when te honi ya mama ma short day. We the youth of today are watching our leaders closely. If selective justice is manifest and no the baba achechimu no I always said Ghanaian pastors should preach to the Kufrobi oha obeka concerning Owusu Bempah assembly.
Yes, so you know in some question obviously among for people will not be happy to share West Neb almost selective justice. Adena Agrada Namho. Sebi Agrada or can some social media. But what I'm anticipating say Owusu Bempah the Ghana police, sorry, they are against Agrada and even Ghana police. The reason why made me think the question is Owusu Bempah nipa na. Wo Agrada, wo beka se Owusu Bempah na pro or diabetes. The now grow pacha. Is that IGP flow?
Me retract no.
So basically, in some Agrada kan no. The rituals and I say, or ye nyankoma de no bo Agrada kra ma mu dis kaga. Do you think I'll go to their church? Do you think I'll go to Owusu Bempah's church? I wouldn't go.
Into
a semi agrada kind facing the tune. Now the thing I want to pose to everybody is in science. Yes, say BB, everything is what? That's the law of friction, inertia. Everything is in a standard position. Unless for in this case, Owusu Bempah Re-Arr3st will to baby thing. Inti so be ambe bowa uns ono person chagrada se mesono memenda hokwa. That was the big mistake. But in reality, people pushy Emma same way. Make sure say you sue agrada.
Gather all your evidence.
Of course, yes, the videos are there. Now me to one say na mo is serious. The Ghana police have sued you. Can't say with Juma. Which evidence does agrada have? So Owusu Bempah sika gari or ipa what is say or bo man yeske? Would you feel happy? O course I saw no best so say Jimmy. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So by this time, no, the lawyer
had to court. Agrada also the Omeko court.
How?
And some they see in so far
case
on pressing charges behind.
Agrada fan in court. The state have already filed a motion against Owusu Bempah. Osha nipa ba ko omo kwama no. Enkofo mienu. The first person Agrada, Patricia Odro Cranton. On the first person. And this tebi a man focus shame because yes, macho men about. And my man so these are the two people. Until who Agrada of fact way as if Agrada still goes on to sue and right she can. But what I think is that if Owusu Bempah is saying or draining or yeah now sorry you say sebi all these things yeah gadani and no trigger prophets no. Into no say who defense counsel no more was right. He was clearly instigated. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Obi a before nipa no appear in your dreams. Maybe and someone can ama unti. Ejuma ko ejuma the next day ni asake no nti se bi nipa no de ehu ebufu enye se o yes ade no or the hu ebufu focus
mala
good. Now the prosecutors will argue say ade no start here no one year then
one report no
but ye nipa no ye nipa make us say good what must nti no dey fault but the car Rittenhouse US ebra no mo ye protest ni ade no occur and a certain group of people try say I said omo attacking and shooting for 3. The child argue say guy no he was defending himself. He said we can look at it from a distance say a defense. And so be about so na say physically because Nipana can say on social media the best way was for him to gather all the facts and sue Agrada, but he decided to go and kill Agrada and no but if omo in some man forecast selective justice near the adeno. Say selective justice be what
okay.
His lawyers can sue Agrada. If the lawyers sue Agrada lawyers will be like they'll fight to dismiss all the charges. But remember, so why did you say Owusu Bempah? Not the meeting with you guys. What did it come up? It came up to stigmatization. Say Obia banani pani di dema. And not just nipa ni di dem no best and I say only ni nye juma. Bit me nya. Oh stigmatizing nipa and your bonny. Meanwhile, the person does not have diabetes. Are you doing well or not?
Yeah.
So if Owusu Bempah, the lawyers know if they really need the fans, why are they not getting arresting Agrada? Owusu Bempah. Some people call Agrada if you disturbing the public peace. So that is the issue. Okay,
it's Owusu for not just say near course si shiramo. I went to me so for comments ambano. Na fufro si die shia na what the Abba and only Adia no man. What Bempah did is absolutely wrong. Nana Bodu say, go ahead, I'm okay here. And the case is still ongoing, especially Edu Bechi. Okay, Don Dada said, this is great news. And Nana Robert say, your internet is not supporting at all. And what said Joker country always issue on board. Felix also say poor internet to Ghana. And yes, some Montebusian for not to say, ye the best has say, send your near Marcono. Na da for fro, ya bomoding at wasu edin.